When I came home, I had 3 sons. My ex-wife decided that she should divorce me, so I had to go through that at the same time. Military doesn't want to tell you because they think you're going to blow your head off.
Right.
So they're trying to hide that from you while you're going through your surgeries, and maybe you're going to walk, maybe you're not. Comes to that point, you're going to get medically retired, and you get a dollar amount. And that's kind of all you know. It is what it is. That's kind of the mindset. And with all the people that I was around at the time, I never thought I would ever need help. I mean, I have photos with 2 presidents. I was doing protection. I was doing counterintelligence. I'm in the Pentagon. I'm in the White House. I have the Yankee White clearance. I literally am living this life that, no way. I could take a GS-15 job and make $150,000 a year. Like, all these things were in my head. And when you take some real injuries, those aren't options anymore. And when you come home and all of that kind of settles in, it's really you. And you're like, I got a lot of responsibility. My sons, wife wants to leave you. Okay. That's kind of your mindset of the military. Like,
next
15 years, 3 kids, you don't want me when I'm hurt. Okay. Move on. It is what it is kind of thing. But when you really have that alone time and you process all that, and then you go, how am I supposed to live with $1,500 a month? I got to go do something. Well, what do I know? And everything I know is law enforcement interrogations. Well, I really don't want to carry a gun anymore. I really don't want to, and it's kind of processing things. And then physically, oh, that's right, I'm on a scooter. Yeah, literally, and that's kind of how your brain works.
Yeah, you just go through that process.
I want to coach my kids at football. I wonder if they're going to be embarrassed because I'm on this electric scooter. And you just kind of wing it, and as things build up and build up and build up, you have those days where you hit rock bottom, I would say.
I remember, I don't think you'll mind me sharing this. I remember
the
day he walked in with the scooter, and we had worked on his claim. We'd gotten him a percentage in health care and things like that. And we were fairly good acquaintances at that time. And he came in and he goes, like, I'm on the scooter and I don't know what we were doing for you that day or whatever. And I said, oh, you can get around okay and everything. And I knew what his injuries were and stuff. And I guess I just kind of like pushed it aside, was trying to make it like, oh, you got a scooter, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Tito was on the scooter that time. And he looked at me and he goes, Ed, I'm friggin' 35 years old and I got a scooter. And I kind of stopped and I took it all in and I'm like, yeah, shit, that sucks, right? And I think that was when we started working on the 100% and everything. It was kind of like, but yeah, I mean, it hits you. And it's moments like that with somebody that make you realize how hard you got to do your job and the payoff is. Because I'm very proud of the guy. And it's not about me, but it's truly about, him being able to live a life and his kids and everything like he said. But sometimes you just got to.
I say it is about Ed and his organization, because I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have. I was just at that point where, I'm going to try to figure it out, and that's it. And if I didn't meet Ed at the right time, at that right moment, none of this would have happened. I know that I have 2 grandkids now. I have 2 grandkids. I mean, it's amazing, and I wouldn't have any of that. So I have an adopted grandson, and I have a birth grandson now, and it's just every day. I'm just like, man, my whole family knows Ed. Like, they know Ed, and they know cricket. Like, it's just kind of our daily thing. Like,
I think the important thing that I want to get across here is, and in my office, I share things like this with my office because people that do what I do shouldn't take it for granted. And people that work in my office and do what we do shouldn't take it for granted. You actually can change lives. And that's what we're there for, is to do that.